Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. All happy families are alike, each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. If you look for perfection, you will never be content. It is amazing how complete is the delusion that beauty is goodness. He stepped down, trying not to look long at her, as if she were the sun, yet he saw her like the sun, even without looking. Respect was invented to cover the empty place where love should be. We can know only that we know nothing, and that is the highest degree of human wisdom. Only people who are capable of loving strongly can also suffer great sorrow, but this same necessity of loving serves to counteract their grief and heals them. If, then, I were asked for the most important advice I could give, that which I consider to be the most useful to the men of our century, I should simply say, in the name of God, stop a moment, cease your work, look around you. If you want to be happy, be. Spring is the time of plans and projects. Is it really possible to tell someone else what one feels? Nothing is so necessary for a young man as the company of intelligent women. In the name of God, stop a moment, cease your work, look around you. Rummaging in our souls, we often dig up something that ought to have lain there, unnoticed. When you love someone, you love the person as they are, and not as you did like them to be. Wrong does not cease to be wrong, because the majority share in it. I have always loved you, and when you love someone, you love the whole person, just as he or she is, and not as you would like them to be. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. Be bad, but at least don't be a liar, a deceiver. Love. The reason I dislike that word is that it means too much for me, far more than you can understand. All the variety, all the charm, all the beauty of life is made up of light and shadow. The strongest of all warriors are these two, time and patience. If everyone fought for their own convictions, there would be no war. Anything is better than lies and deceit. A man can live and be healthy without killing animals for food, therefore, if he eats meat, he participates in taking animal life, merely for the sake of his appetite. And to act so is immoral. Boredom, the desire for desires. You can love a person, dear to you, with the human love, but an enemy can only be loved with divine love. We are asleep until we fall in love. Happiness does not depend on outward things, but on the way we see them. The whole world is divided, for me, into two parts. One is she, and there is all happiness, hope, light. The other is where she is not, and there is dejection and darkness. If you love me, as you say you do, she whispered, make it so, that I am at peace. The best stories don't come from good versus bad, but good versus good. It's much better to do good in a way that no one knows anything about it. All great literature is one of two stories: a man goes on a journey, or a stranger comes to town.